Drafting is one of the most fun and exciting ways to play any card game. Opening boosters and knowing you're limited to a single pick really makes you appreciate every card in the pack. Each week, me and Sam will open 4 packs of each core DM era set and add a single card from each pack to our collections. We will then build decks and play a best of 3 with the loser banning 1 card. The first player to reach 10 wins takes the trophy and is crowned DM champion. Join us as we return to the game's inception and draft the oldest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! In this series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Generation Draft. What was that, a monster?
Wow.
Alright, can I draw a monster?
Draw like Morphin Jar, that'd help me.
No, it's Yatta again.
Yeah, that's just game.
I only have the 1 copy, but my god, he just keeps showing up. So welcome to another episode of Generation Draft. Last week we managed to take Sam down with our Chaos strategy against his Skill Drain, Final Attack Orders / Smoke Bomb side into Armed Dragon beatdown. It was definitely an interesting deck, but our deck ended up being stronger, and because of that, Sam has banned our Blackluster Soldier. So we'll have to think about, is it worth to still stay on as many lights and darks as we have been, with only 1 monster to summon out? So we will be looking for stuff to pull which will be a bit more versatile, and maybe start going in another direction. So, for now, we'll be opening 5 packs of Tournament Pack 4. And we haven't really looked into this pack, so I'm not really sure what's in here, but because we won, we'll only be getting 5, Sam will be getting 10, so we're actually hoping there isn't going to be too much in it. But let's fire on in and see what's in pack number 1. Right, well, all of these are terrible. Nobleman Extermination is the best card in here. It's a common. We'll just take that. Pack number 2. Ooh, I think we're taking a second Megamorph. We have to take that, really. Pack number 3. Nimble Momonga, I guess? Pack number 4. Fiend Mega Cyber is very good. Mystic Tomato is also very good. I do like both of these cards, so this is actually a bit of a tricky one. Mystic Tomato is more likely to come up again, but Fiend Mega Cyber is the super, and this is an ultra in the main set. Mystic Tomato is definitely the better card, but Fiend Mega Cyber is also really funny. I actually think I'm going to take the Fiend Mega Cyber. And then last pack, Giant Rat. Not a bad opening. Obviously, that means both Giant Rat and Mystic Tomato are in here, which kind of sucks because that means that Sam probably has access to a lot of these cards now. We'll have to see how this goes. This might be bad for us. Alright, time for our main set openings. I guess we are still looking for like zombie stuff, maybe some Gravekeeper stuff. We do still also have a lot of our cards which also facilitate our own kind of skill drain Final Attack Orders deck, so anything like that, and any obviously really powerful one-offs. So let's fire on in and see what we get in our first pack. It's a weak one. And then pack number 4. Oh, Fissure. That's our first Fissure. We will take this. Obviously, it's the best card in the pack anyway. But there might be a world in which we do want more removal, and this is sometimes better than Hammer Shot, so we'll take it for now. Right, pack number 2. Shining Angel is still pretty decent. I think we take that. Right, last pack of Magic Ruler. Anything good in the close? The secret rare Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. We're not taking that. I guess it's Mystic Tomato. We passed up on taking this during our side set, but it's shown up anyway. So we could have had 2, but well, we had the 1. Pack number 3. Limited removal could be really, really good. It is a super rare, but if we get more of this card, oh, this could be really, really good. Pack number 2. Spear Dragon is, again, it's a funny one. I guess we'll take it. It's a super. Pack number 3. Tyrant Dragon Ultra Rare. Again, not really very useful. But are we ever using Patrician? I guess we'll take Patrician. Oh, we did that. Tyrant Dragon is right here. Is there any reason we would ever summon Tyrant Dragon? I literally can't think of one. So yeah, we're going to take the Patrician. Right, last pack. A-Forces and Last Turn. I want both of these cards. We're going to take Last Turn. If we can get a second copy of Last Turn, this could be ridiculous. So we're going to take that. All right, Pharaonic Guardian. Let's see what we got. Well, there it is, our first Spy. So we're quite happy about that one. Ideally, we would like some more of this card. So if you want to give us any more pack opener, pack number 3. Nudoria is a very good one. So is Reasoning. I think we're going to take the Nudoria because it's a rare. All right, last pack of Pharaonic Guardian. Anything good in the close? Regeki Break is probably the best card here. Needle Stealing good, but I think we need the Regeki Break more. Pack number 2, Apprentice Magician. This is actually a really good card. Unfortunately, we don't have any Magician of Faith yet, but if we do get any, really, really fantastic engine to use that with. Pack number 3, another one. Are we taking that or are we taking a Magical Merchant? I think we take the second Apprentice just because it's a rare, and we got to think better down the line rather than better right now. So, pack number 4. Breaker! Oh, that's so good. Breaker the Magic Warrior is a fantastic monster. Our opening was looking a little bit weak until now, but now we've got this Breaker that is really, really good. It's just a really strong generic card. It can pop Spell Trap, which is something we've really been lacking. We have the My Body as well, which we really like, and Wave Motion Candle's pretty good, but we can't pass up Breaker. We're taking Breaker. Alright, pack number 2. Vampire Lord's Secret Rare. I don't actually think this card is super useful. There's a lot of ways to just kind of out this card, and its attack is quite low. But it's the secret. We're going to take it. Pack number 3. Archfiend Soldier. Just another copy of this card is just generically good. I think we're just going to take it. It's another dark as well. Alright, pack number 4. Another Vampire Lord. Okay, yeah, sod it. We'll have 2 Vampire Lord. Why not? Why not? Alright, here it is. Invasion of Chaos. So now Chaos Sorcerer and Blackluster Soldier are banned, but opening a Chaos Emperor Dragon would be huge. So let's see what we can get. Pack number 1. Now we did get an Ultra in the Black Tyranno. Unfortunately, it's not very useful right now. So I guess we will be taking the 3rd copy of Ryukoki. Right, pack number 2. Well, that's the 3rd Smashing Ground. I think we're just taking that. Right, Soul of the Duelist. There's not a ton in here that we need, but let's just see what we can get. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke is a decent light monster. I think we take that. Right, pack number 2. The Creator? That is very funny. I think we take it, right? There's no way we don't. We take the Creator. Right, last pack of the opening. Can we end on Sacred Phoenix? Come on. I mean, it's still a really strong card. Deck Dev Virus is a really, really good card, and we do have a lot of dark monsters that have a lot of attack points. That's really good, so we'll take that. So there it is. That is the opening. It's a lot weaker than last week, but it's still pretty strong, I feel. We got some more removal in our Fissure. We got some various recruiters in a light recruiter in Shining Angel and a dark recruiter in Mystic Tomato, which can be pretty good. We do have the Shallow Grave, which could be good for like Empty Jar if we get any of that going forward. We started our little machine strategy with our limiter removal. Ideally, we want 3 of this, but 2 would be enough, I think, to actually think about playing this. We did get some of our elemental monsters that special summon themselves. The Rock Spirit is probably going to be more useful of these. We did also get Last Turn, which I think is not ready to come out yet, but if we do manage to get a second copy of this card and we start getting the other cards like the Javelin and the Wall of Revealing Light, this card could just be able to steal games. We got our first copy of Spy. Hopefully this comes up later. We got more stuff for our zombie deck in Call of the Mummy. We've got removal in Nudori, which can also be summoned off of Mystic Tomato. We have the Regeki Break, which is really good, especially because we lack back row removal. So this card's just really good for that. The 2 copies of Apprentice Magician are just really good. They can go into currently our old Vindictive Magician, but in the future, if we get a Sacred Phoenix, we can also go into our Hand of Nephthys. And if in the future we get Magician of Faith, we can also go to that. Break the Magic Warrior is definitely the star of today's opening. Really good ultra rare, can pop spell traps. We got our 3rd copy of Final Attack Orders if we want to do kind of what Sam was doing last week. We got the 2 copies of Vampire Lord, which is again, it's just going to go towards the zombie strategy along with the Ryukoki. We did get a 2nd Archfiend Soldier, which is pretty decent. We got a few more just good removal cards like Legendary Jiu-Jitsu and like Smashing Ground. We got another good light monster in Grandmaster Sasuke. We got some weird level monsters because there was not really much in those packs. We did pull our Creator. We don't have any Incarnate yet, but in the future if we do, this might be worth playing. And then the last 2 big cards in the close, Gatling Dragon and Deck Dev Virus. Gatling Dragon can be really good if we get any kind of level 8s out. We can just metamorphosis into this and then potentially pop a load of cards. And Deck Dev Virus is really, really strong when combined with cards like Giant Orc and like Dark Elf, which we do already have quite a lot of them. So these are the pulls. I don't know if we're going to be able to pivot too far away from the Chaos Engine yet. We'll have to see. Let's fire into deck building and see what we can do. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. With our other big Chaos monsters being stripped down, we were thinking maybe we shouldn't go on the old Chaos strategy, but without having the Chaos Emperor Dragon pay off, we don't really have a boss monster in the deck anymore, so we decided to run it back again. We'll see if Sam, well, if we win this week, if Sam will actually ban the Chaos Emperor Dragon to get us off this, but for now, we're playing Chaos Emperor Dragon Beatdown. So this is a reply to Sam last week bringing the final attack orders and skill drain. So we don't really want a lot of our smaller weenie flip effect monsters to be negated or to be changed to attack and getting our life points. So instead we've decided to swap out for as many of our cards that play well under skill drain as possible, and then just some of our better cards like 4-star Ladybug of Doom, which is just a really good blowout to get rid of a lot of Sam's cards, Morphing Jar because it's just a really good tempo card, it can really swing the game to our favor, and Magical Merchant, which is a light. So the main glaring weakness of this deck is we only have 4 light monsters. That's a very, very small light count. But I figure we probably don't need as many as you might think, because 1, we're only on the 1 Chaos Monster, and 2, we do have access to Painful Choice. So with any luck, if we see this is kind of like having a 5th one, I guess, because this will get any light monster into our graveyard. So the one big new addition to the deck is Breaker the Magical Warrior. Really, really powerful monster, can destroy spell traps, just generically a fantastic card. The rest of the deck is just kind of good stuff. Nothing is particularly big and exciting and new. I think we're on this new Nudoria and Mystic Tomato package that I don't think was here last time, but that is pretty much it. The side deck, on the other hand, is Fusila Dragon. Again, if we see that Sam is on skill drain, we'll bring this in because this is actually a good counter to it. We have a lot of our monsters that are good outs to things like Horus and Jinzo in case Sam is still on that kind of strategy. And then we have our anti-stall in D-Spell, Remove Trap, and then just some other fantastic trap cards in case we feel we need them. So this is the deck. We're feeling middlingly confident. This deck has steered us right in the past, but I'm wondering if without as many of our Chaos monsters, if we're going to be maybe playing a little bit of catch up, but we'll have to see. Let's fire into the game and see what Sam's got for us.
So looking at my deck list this week, I have remembered one good card that I pulled.
Okay.
That is potentially phenomenal. It's not a clear cut. It's not your Monster Reborns. You know, your Change Your Hearts. It's not on that level. But I saw it in the deck and went, oh yeah.
So would you say it's a staple? If we're going to play 20 questions here.
Oh.
Is it a staple or is it not quite staple level?
In limited, yes.
In limited, okay.
It was a card that was played with in competitive, but like it wasn't even a go-to or a think about in most decks. It was either fit the bill.
It was never on the ban list.
I think it might have got limited at one point, but it was never on the ban list.
Okay. That could still leave so many different options.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's not push that too hard. Yeah, we were already talking about this before, but my pulls this week were... I don't even think they were like particularly bad. They were just underwhelming, I think, because you're always looking for that DM staple, that banned card.
Well,
that
good.
bomb.
I need you to take a hit. Because every week you kept coming to me like, I've pulled pretty well, and I'm like, oh, not again.
To be fair, I think week 1 and week 4, I pulled phenomenally. And then I think it was week 2, I got basically just BLS and then a load of like fine. But that was still good enough to make that a good pull. I think week 3 was my weakest pull, and then maybe this one is rivaling that. I can't actually remember what I pulled in week 3. Like, I don't
Chaos Sork, I'm pretty sure, and that was good enough.
Yeah, that's a common, so it's a bit... You know, I pulled an Ultra/Secret this week, which is a high rarity card, but it is nowhere near as impactful or as bomb-like or as like this is a card that's never been on the ban list, for example, right? So it's not one of those crazy cards. But yeah, you're feeling good about this week now that you've banned all of the chaos stuff.
I've built a very consistent deck that could still brick because every deck can brick.
We know that all too well.
But no, the deck's going well, and I'm hoping I've pushed you off chaos.
Okay.
I think there's still a good chance you're on it.
You know, you just haven't seen the other 2 copies of CED that we've pulled, you know? We're going all in on CED aggro. Yeah,
That's the thing. The deck itself is fine with the Night Assailants, the Vindictives. Like, you can literally play the game and wait. But yeah, if there's any interruption at any point, you're boned.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes because, again, we were talking about this a little bit last night, but you have a lot of spell trap disruption, which makes me not want to go all in on a deck that requires like a field spell or a continuous spell or a continuous trap to kind of make the deck work. Because if that gets outed, that means the deck is kind of suddenly not doing what it's supposed to do. So that will, I think, dictate my deck building a little bit in the same way that I feel like your Jinzo has been dictating my deck building, and to a lesser extent Horus. So at the very least, I have all of this kind of in the back of my mind, and that's all feeding into the deck. So fingers crossed I built this deck in a way where it can make something happen. But let's fire it into the game and see what we're both actually on. Because I want to see this new crazy card you've got, and hopefully you'll actually get to play it. Because I don't actually know if I played BLS. I think maybe I got it out one time.
You did play BLS. You won a game with BLS.
Okay. In which case I did manage to summon. I didn't summon it the week I got it. I know that because I had to like reveal it to you at the end. But there is a chance.
I got Heavy Storm and didn't get a chance to play it, and it's like,
Well, you still have Heavy Storm, so you have a chance to play it today. So yeah, let's jump on in and see what you've got for me here.
Aha! Right. I've made the mistake. I'm going first.
Okay, he wants the tempo. How's your hand looking? Is it a good hand?
It's really not. Oh my fuck!
My hand is interesting. I'm not going to say it's a bad hand or a good hand, but it's interesting.
We can still do stuff like.
Ooh.
I can put you under pressure by summoning this guy, and I can put a back row down.
I don't want to be under pressure. All right, let's try and alleviate the pressure. Oh, let's force it out. Oh, he's not going to use it. MST. I guess I'm happy that's gone. The annoying thing is, I have a way to out this. I don't want to do this, but this is the best play I have.
I was hoping I'd put you in a situation where, like right now you can't. I guess if you had Old Vindictive, you could have just said it. I would make Armed Dragon level 5.
Yeah, but you've always got the Mystic Swordsman level 2 in the back pocket, and if you Mystic Swordsman level 2, a defense monster, and then get in with like the 2400 Armed Dragon level 5, that puts me in a really shitty position.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I think I have to just clear this.
I mean, I didn't want to summon Armed Dragon level 3, let me be clear. But at least it's pressure on board.
See, now, do I play around the one of Heavy Storm? I'm going to play around the one of Heavy Storm and just set one back row. Pass.
Oh, this is not good.
There's your hand. Horus level 8, Horus level 6.
I understood that this deck can brick. I did not understand it could brick in this way.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
I forgot that this happened to me last week.
Wait, you just pass on that in attack mode? Interesting. Well, I guess you get an extra 1,000 life points out of me. I can't think of a hand trap that saves you from this attack. So I'm going to summon Witch of the Black Forest.
Yeah.
Go battle and declare an attack with the Dark Elf. Then we will declare an attack with Witch of the Black Forest. And pass the turn. So we do have the life point lead, not as much as we'd like.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
It's not going well in Sandtown.
How short am I from killing you? I've got what? 33?
We got 31.
31. So I'm 22 away from killing you is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Jiragumo.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, that was... I literally top decked Jiragumo for the turn, and it was exact game. Like, that couldn't have gone better. Obviously, you bricked unbelievably badly there, so, like...
Yeah, I had 2 Armed Dragon level 3s, 2 Armed Dragon level 5s, and a mystery card I don't want to reveal.
Oh, yeah. We got to keep
and I was
surprises.
I understand that playing the Armed Dragon stuff can brick, right? But when I draw... I have 6 Armed Dragons I can brick drawing, and I draw 4 of them in my opening hand. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Well, hopefully that won't happen in the next one. Yeah, you need to brick as well in such a specific way for that to happen.
Yeah.
It's like you need to draw these exact
I
cards
still
together.
think I go for... Oh, yay. The idea
Jesus.
is to go first because, I mean, I don't want to say just yet, but I'm playing a lot of monsters that I want to draw.
Yeah. Let's go battle phase, I guess, and just swing them with this. Main 2. I think I'm going to set 2 back row and then pass back. I mean, if this goes how I want it to, this might be over pretty quick.
Well, we've got the storm.
All right, I'm going to give you this. We're going to solemn this.
Okay.
Half our life points, but we do get to keep the back row. So does he have the MST as well?
I want to see what you've got, so...
Oh, that was the worst case scenario. Okay, it was just a Saku.
Yeah, it's fine for you, though.
So I don't have any way to do 6,900. That would be a bit bonkers, wouldn't it?
Just a little bit.
I don't really want to play any of these cards. Alright, I'm going to summon Giant Orc.
The Giant Orc.
Now the question is, do I attack with the Giant Orc? We always attack with Witch, right? It's just, do we want to get him for the 22 and effectively accept the Giant Orc is gone, or do we leave it as kind of a pressure tool? I think we'll just leave it. If you have like Dark Hole, Geki, Lightning Vortex, or whatever, that's fine. I still get okay value out of this.
That was a draw.
Okay.
This is one of the new cards, thanks to the side set.
Oh, okay. So Fiend Mega Cyber is a card that I pulled when I went to a local video game store.
Yeah.
They were just, selling packs, and I opened it, and I instantly fell in love with this card. I loved just everything about this card. I loved that it could special summon itself. I loved that it was a warrior, because I used to play a lot of warrior-based decks. So Fiend Mega Cyber means a lot to me. So it's really cool to see it here. Oh, what do I take here? Do I just take a beta and slap you? There's a card I really want to take, but it's really, really dumb to take this card. So instead, I'll take a new-ish card that I don't know if you've seen that I have yet. I'm going to take Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to smash, because that gets rid of the immediate threat, Fiend Mega Cyber.
Well, I'm going to summon my new card that I was telling you about. My brand new card. Breaker the Magical Warrior. Okay. So we're going to use the effect and attempt to break this back row.
Alright.
Oh, no! Oh, that is actually horrendous. That has completely stopped what I wanted to do. Oh!
Thanks to the new side set hooked me up.
Yeah, I can see that. Gee, oh, that's actually really stopped what I want to do here. I don't have the life points to play conservatively here. Let's see, you smack me right now for 600. That puts me down to 23. So Goblin Attack Force just kills me. Do I have to take that risk? I mean, I don't have to. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to activate Monster Reborn. I'm going to bring back the Giant Orc.
Okay. This is still good for me because you can't deal...
Yeah, I can't deal with your board. I now need to hope that you just can't deal with mine.
Okay. So if you had... If you had something that could deal... So what would have been the plan for you there? Either you had your own Rush Recklessly, and that lets you get over, or the plan was always Monster Reborn, Crash, hit with Breaker. So I think I can say you've got no removal in hand, otherwise you'd have used it.
You know I have Ninja Grandmaster, so that's kind of removal.
So I think the play is this.
Okay, that could have been worse, because now my life points are a little bit safer.
Yeah, and I think I go over this one, because if you do have Rush, I think you would have set Rush Recklessly, but if you do have it, and just kept it, you can only go up to 23.
Alright, well, I think we just got to play defensive here.
Happy about that.
I mean, right now, this is fine for you. Right now.
Yes.
Let's see if it remains that way.
Set cards are a pain in the butt but I feel like attacking into an old Vindictive or the like is not the way.
It's not the way. Okay.
So we'll set and set. I'm like literally, I'm beating you down at the moment with the extras, the good cards that are in the package. Like the Fiend Mega Cyber, it just goes in, right? The Jinzo, it just goes in.
Right, I'm gonna normal summon Archfiend Soldier.
Yep.
I'm gonna flip summon Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Okay.
Go to battle. I'm gonna attack into this.
I cannot believe this.
Oh, we played around the Reaper perfectly, baby! And then we'll pass on that.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was hoping, because I was like, if that's a Reaper, I'm gonna look so silly. If I don't do this. Straight to battle.
Well,
yeah, you gotta get rid of
we still, yeah. The issue, I do not know what's going on.
What, with your deck or my deck?
My deck. There's literally like 11 monster draws off the top. That I'm like, thank God we're in the game.
Right, let's do something funky. Let's activate a pretty broken spell card we've had for a while now. Painful Choice.
Oh, just please don't have CED in hand.
What am I choosing here? I guess. No matter what, you're gonna do that, which means I need to. It's really difficult because a lot of these cards are just going to go to the graveyard. And in the graveyard, they can't really do much for me.
Yeah.
Especially since Monster Reborn is gone. So I kind of just need to pick cards I don't want to draw.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other good thing about Painful Choice. It's just being like, right, I cannot afford to draw these in these upcoming turns.
Yeah. It's a weird one, though, because there's a lot of these cards I'd be fine to draw. I guess I don't want to draw that. I think you would be extremely detrimental right now as well.
So I can't stop lights going to the grave. I mean,
Nice. Alright, so now I'm going to banish Light in the Dark.
Yeah.
Now, you can't use traps at the moment. You could Rush Recklessly. I can't play around Rush Recklessly other than just popping CED. What are the odds you have a Rush down? So it was a common in the latest side set, so chances are you have at least 2 of it. You have 30 cards left in deck. You've already seen one of them. How much could I burn you for if I do use the effect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 27. That's nowhere near enough. If I attack over you and you don't have Rush, I get 600 damage plus the 18, which is 24, which again is also nowhere near. Alright, I'm going to go straight to battle here. Yeah. I'm going to attack into your Jinzo. Okay, we'll get in for 18. Main 2. I'm going to set a card and pass the turn.
Yeah, baiting me with the Morphinger. Oh no, I think this game's over. Ooh. Oh, right.
Okay, so I can burn you for 3,000 right now, which does not kill you. All right, I'm gonna go straight to battle.
Yeah.
To play around Torrential, of all things. We'll attack with this, and we will attack with the CD. Oh, okay, okay. It's a tricky one, and playing around Torrential, or I guess potentially Needle Sealing.
I was worried you were just going to go main 2 pop CD.
Set another card. Pass. Oh, you're not wrong. That would have been a way better play.
It doesn't matter. I'm just not drawing monsters.
Alright, well, we'll flip summon Archfiend.
Yeah, well, I'll trap hole him.
Ah.
Then this game.
Oh.
So I'm playing a recruiter strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And I drew 0 both games. I'm on UFO Turtles, Flying Kamakiris, Mash Dragons. And the whole plan is just turbo. Yeah, I didn't draw one both games.
Jesus. How many of each you got? I assume you're at least like 2 or 3 of each.
Yeah, so there's 7 recruiters. And then there's the 3 armed dragons. Now, obviously, I didn't really want to draw the armed dragons, but I did want to draw them when I was in the Jinzo situation. I really just like again. I know the deck can brick, but a quarter of my deck is just okay. I've dropped the combo, or like you have to out it immediately.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird one, right? Because you can't play around bricking, right? If you just see all of the crap. Obviously, like you were saying before, level cards do have this problem where you have to run a bunch of cards that you never really want to be drawing, right? You always want to, like, you never want to have an Armed Dragon level 5 in your hand. There's like some very niche situations, but a lot of the time you just want to special summon off of Armed Dragon level 3's effect, and you want to be seeing the recruiters to let you kind of get to that. So it's disappointing, but we should definitely go into a game 3 and give your deck another go and see how it performs. So let's jump into that. Alright, well, let's see what you've got for me this time. So I'm going first this time, I see. I will set and set a back row.
What does your deck set?
What does my deck set?
Well, I've drawn one.
It's a turtle. Oh, lots of back rows.
Just in case this is Jar.
It's the mighty Sangan.
I didn't think you would drop Jar.
What do I summon against this? Well, like, no matter what I go into to beat your guy, I end up kind of on the back foot a little bit. I'm gonna take Mystic Tomato.
Okay. Main phase 2.
Yep. Mate, if I'd gotten a dust tornado, imagine the punish.
You wouldn't dust until it was my end phase, though, so...
Yeah, at the same time, you know, I should have CED'd you in the last game and didn't, so, you know, you can never truly play around that. Okay, so... I guess I am going to normal summon Mystic Tomato.
Yep.
Go to battle phase.
Yep.
Attack into you. So I'm chaining 1 because I'm turn player. Oh, he's going for another turtle. I'm going to take Nudoria.
Okay.
I'll attack him with this. And then we'll just pop it. Pass back to you. Oh, that's an annoying card. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. We have stuff. We'll summon out Archfiend Soldier. Go battle.
Okay.
And attempt to get over it.
Well, I will attempt to rush recklessly.
Oh, that's fine. You can have my rush for that.
Okay.
Still just 2 for 2-ing. I've got this problematic card out of the way. Then we'll pass back. It's another recruiter.
Yeah. It's almost like I drew 2 of them.
What do I do here? I don't hate this. But a normal summon giant orc can pass.
Okay.
Yeah, we were expecting something like this. Oh, well, I guess not this specifically. Because this actually sucks. Okay, so we have to deal with 8 now. We didn't draw into it. Oh, wait, you did draw into it.
I did.
So it still is the -1 then. I don't have a ton of options before me, so I guess I really don't want you getting a freebie. And besides, my back row will just kill your Horus anyway, so
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
need to worry about that. Tribute it for Jinzo, it's the only safe way. I warned you about my back row.
It's what it is. We got a mirror wall out of you.
Oh, yeah. Although I'd happily trade the mirror ball for that. We're not going to pay the life points.
I mean, I could sit here and sit on the Horus level 8, but it's like...
Yeah, it's like, what's the end goal of that?
Yeah,
What
like,
are you buying time
just
for?
wait until you eventually drop a CED on me.
I'm fine with that plan. Masked Dragon is such a little bitch, innit?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to summon Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Yeah.
Go to battle. I'm going to attack into your Masked Dragon with my Zombira.
I should have put it in defense mode. No,
No, you shouldn't have put it in defense mode. This was the correct play.
Yeah.
And I think I just have to sit on this.
See, the issue here is if I kill Ninja, you are now lighting darks up, and I shouldn't worry about you having said when you've only got one copy of it, but you seem to be able to draw it.
Sam, that card is glued to my hand.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about the one I've set. It's always going to be omnipresent. So you got to get rid of my light without sending it to the graveyard. You know it's got to happen.
We'll drop another horse.
Okay.
So there's no way I was getting an armed dragon out now. I'm gonna kill Zombira.
Yeah.
And then... yeah, I'm just gonna set one.
I wish you didn't set a back row, bro. Right, I'm going to tribute Sasuke for my new card that the side set sorted me out with.
Nice.
Then, I'm going to banish a light in the dark.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, I can put you on one said for the chaos strategy, but if you just keep drawing it as a one-off,
like I think I've had it in my hand every game today. So I don't know what to tell you, mate. I'm just getting lucky.
I don't want to spend 3 weeks banning all the chaos monsters, but apparently that's what I've got to do.
Yeah, it is a secret, so I guess the chance of getting another one's still quite low. But again, just a 3,000 body, because that was the thing. Before, every time I summoned it, you had an out to it. The only time I actually got to stick around and do stuff, I think, was when you spear cretined it back onto my field and I got to reuse it. So every other time I've summoned this guy, other than today, I'm pretty sure you've just, like, bottomlessed it or just response to summon, kill it. But you still have that back row, and it might still kill it. It will not. Okay, we'll get him with Fiend Mega Cyber for 22. Then we'll pass.
Fiend Mega Cyber.
Hey, that's my card.
Smashing Ground.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. You've now created an awkward situation for me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's sorted out. Smashing Ground.
What I would do for drawing in my body as a shield.
Almost on a Nyan Nyan.
I guess I just bottomless this.
Oh, okay. I'll pass on that. Summon Spirit Reaper, do it, coward. You won't. Alright. Set. Pass. I want to get aggressive here, but... oh, okay, goodbye. Ooh, but how would you like a fresh hand, Sam?
Don't.
How does that sound?
No, you're gonna see my new card.
Oh, okay, that makes the recruiter strat seem a lot better. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna see this card in a minute anyway, so.
Yeah.
What have I got on board? I got 1,800, which means I am like 2,000 shy. Well, fortunately we drew this, so I think that's just game.
Yeah. Okay, so setting those wouldn't have bad.
Oh.
The game felt better, but it's still breaking a little bit. Maybe I just need to gut this. Like, it's really fun, and the idea of it is really fun. But in practice, it doesn't. like in test hands, I'm drawing like 3 recruiters every hand, or I'm drawing like a recruiter in my body and like Sakuretsu and stuff like that. Like test hands is always giving me a mix.
Yeah.
And in this, I open up with like 2 tribute monsters and Horus level 8, and I'm like, now I know this can happen, but like, of the 10, 20 test hands I did, why did this never happen then? You know?
Yeah, that's always how it goes, right? It's always on the day, everything just kind of falls apart. Except for me, when mine just falls into place. I don't know what to tell you.
You just draw CD every
game. Just every game. Just without fail. Like in, I think the second game, I just had a ton of monsters in my hand. And I was like, I can't really do anything with this. But then it just all slowly fell into place. And I was like, well, okay, I guess I win then. Yeah, it's an interesting one. You'll have to have a little think about what you want to ban as well, actually. Have you got anything, like, obviously you were saying about CD, but if you got anything else?
I think I just have to ban CD. Like, I was hoping it would be enough to get you off Chaos.
Yeah.
But just having one boss monster, and apparently you can't not draw it, it's like, I don't want to be against Chaos to the end of time.
Yeah, I was trying to pivot away from Chaos, and I looked at the other kind of decks I've been building in the background, and none of them are there yet. Like, I could try and force it, but it's not going to be good, is kind of where I'm at the moment. So when I get a few more better pulls, I'll be a bit more comfortable using those. But saying that, it looks like you got some interesting pulls this week. I'm seeing a second Spirit Reaper.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. I've noticed you've moved so many power cards to the side deck as well here. I mean, you said why, right? You don't want to be on too many trap cards.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel like Jinzo is becoming more of a curse for me.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to be on triple Sakuretsu and stuff like that, but I'm just not, because I don't want to brick. And it still happened anyway, so...
Yeah, it's definitely an awkward one. But looking at your deck, it looks like it's got everything it kind of needs, right? You've got the recruiters, you've got the boss monsters, you've got the floodgates to stop me from activating shit, you've got the my bodies to protect your big monsters once they come out, you've got the removal that you need, even the rush recklessly act as like soft protection as well. You've got everything you need to get tribute monsters out, because you've got all the recruiters that float, and then if worst case scenario you just tribute a recruiter to get out one of your guys. Because obviously I don't want to attack them and leave you with an armed dragon.
Yeah,
you've got the Spirit Reapers that also should be able to be bodies that remain on the field and be tributed.
Yeah, I just did not play out in a consistent fashion today, unfortunately. So I might revisit this, but I think I might be swapping off this deck for now and come back to it. Maybe... I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be trying to do the level 6, the Horus and the Armed Dragon in the same deck. Maybe I should drop one. But I've got the Horus level 8, and I think that's baiting me.
Yeah, I mean, Horus level 8 is a really powerful card. But, again, it dies so easily to traps. And I guess monster effects, but monster effects a little bit less so. Just because a lot of the monster effects that out it, unless it's a proactive card like DD Warrior Leader or Exiled Force, needs to kind of be set, and then it has a chance to be kind of interrupted before it can actually do its thing. But traps generally are just always going to be really, really powerful. So that's why if you get Horus and Jinzo out, it's just like this almost unbeatable combo. But it's like, do you get it out?
Yeah, I think we just go back to the drawing board. I even had a Spirit of the Flames and Sylphid in the side deck, because the idea... I mean, I was never really going to side them in.
Yeah.
But the idea of them being there is like, well, you go through the recruiters, and then that gives you the graveyard fodder so that I can cheat one out so I can tribute it. But I didn't want to draw them because it would be an extra brick to the deck.
Yeah, it's really awkward to find that balance, right? Of consistency cards ending up being not useful unless they're drawn at the right time.
Yeah.